Hello, this is my fourth video, possibly my final video, although I have some ideas for other ones on Asperger's, ASD. Um, it's been about probably 5 or 6 days since I did the last one, which I wasn't able to upload because it was 37 minutes long. I think I fixed that. I attached one video to it, but since then I've looked at about probably a dozen other videos on high-functioning autism, Asperger's, just to get an idea of whether it actually applies to me or um, whether I was right to be skeptical. But it seems, while I was very skeptical in my last video and really not willing to commit at all to the possibility that I was Asperger's, and again, this is just Asperger's is a current diagnosis by psychologists, psychiatrists that's likely to change and morph. And already Asperger's is a term that's going out of style. They're considered high-functioning autisms now. You're all considered ASD, and you're either high or low functioning on the scale, and that's the current terminology we use for it. But I'm still going to refer to Asperger's. It doesn't seem to be completely out of circulation yet. So I found a bunch of other videos that really reinforce the fact that I'm absolutely ASD and have been for many years, my whole life probably. I'm going to link two other ones that I found interesting. There's about 5 that I found that all kind of reinforce the fact that, oh yeah, I probably am that. The only thing I missed I missed something in my last video. What was it I missed in the last video? There was something I was going to say that I didn't. I can't remember. Anyway, so I'm going to link, this is just a really short conclusion. So I'm essentially completely convinced that I'm ASD now. I haven't seen anything in any video that would signify that I'm not ASD. I haven't seen anything that makes me exempt from it. I know I'm going to attach these videos. I'll attach the most relevant one first. It's a lecture on autism, ASD, and how to treat ASD, and kind of why it works and how it works. It's actually really interesting to watch, much more interesting than the last one I saw. And the second one is a documentary done by 3 Asperger's diagnosed people, kind of describing their own unique versions of Asperger's, 2 of which really resonated a lot. But I will say, when you see the first video I click here, you're going to understand the basic root of the whole issue is we, Asperger's people, ASD people, autistic people, experience 10 times the stimulus from our environment, from all 5 senses, than most normal people do. We're just constantly under a barrage of sensory input, and as a result of that, we develop various layers of, he does a really good job of laying it in the first video, and I've seen the same, it's called the pyramid or the cone or something of autism. It does a really good job of explaining it in the first video within like the first 10 seconds, so you don't even need to get through the whole video. I didn't. I got about 2 minutes in. Anyway, so as a result, Asperger's people kind of develop this layer of protection against sensory overload. And that leads to, they all do it in different ways based on their environment, their socialization skills, their family, their support system, their intelligence, their creativity. And that's why they're hard to diagnose, because they've each created these layers to protect themselves from sensory overload. Anyway, I don't want to make this too long or nobody will watch it. Bye.